Okay, here in this question, we can straight away say option A is the correct answer because the number should be in the ratio 4:9 and the only numbers that are in that ratio are 36 and 81. Therefore, option A is the answer. Isn't that simple? But if that did not occur to your head, then how do we solve it? See, the first number should be divisible by 4. 27 is not divisible by 4 and 18 is not divisible by 4. Therefore, both option B and C are eliminated. And in option D, 80 is divisible by 4, but if I write 80:90 in a ratio and I simplify it, this is in the ratio 80:9, which is not equal to 4:9, not satisfying the condition in the question. Therefore, option D is the wrong answer. And because we could eliminate all other choices and we are left out with option A, so we can say A is correct. But otherwise, if you have to satisfy the entire condition, let's take up this option. Now here 36 and 81, he said 50% of 36, which is 18, and he said double of the second number, double of 81, that is 36 is increased by 50% of it, and this is double, which is 162, or this is 54 by 162, which is in the ratio 1:3, satisfying the condition in the question, which is the second condition. Therefore, again, option A is the correct answer. Okay, first things first, Ramu's salary is 3 times Raju's, and that means if Raju's salary is 100, then Ramu's salary is 300. And because we are asked to find the ratio of Raju to Ramu, let's take Raju in the numerator and Ramu in the denominator. Now this guy is 100 and he gets 300. Now let's take up the first condition. Raju's salary increases by 20% and we are asked to find the salary after 2 months. Taking that, Raju's salary is 100 and after 1 month 20% increase, 20% of 100 is 20, so in the next month the salary is 120. Again in the next month an increase of 20%, 20% of 120 is 24 and this becomes 144. Now right at this point, if you look at the number 144 and if we simplify that, of all the choices in the numerator, or if you look at the numerator of all the choices, 144 is divisible only by 16. 16 nines is 144. So we can straight away say option D is the correct answer. But if you're not really confident and you think we should solve the other condition also, then let's jump right into it. Now Ramu's salary is decreasing by 10%. Now 300 and 10% decrease, so this is going to be 30 decrease, or this is 270 after 1 month, and another 10% decrease, that is 27 decrease, or that's going to be 243. Now 144 is to 243. If I simplify, this can be written as 16 nines and this is 27 nines. Therefore 16 is to 27 is the correct answer. See, I told you. So we are given orange, pineapple juice and water in these fractions. And because we have 2, 3 and 5 in the denominators, LCM of 2, 3 and 5 is 30. So this becomes 15, this is 10 and this is 6. He's asking about pineapple juice, which is 10 parts out of 15 plus 10 plus 6, or this is 10 parts out of 31 parts. But he's not asking us the ratio, but rather he's asking the approximate percentage. Now to find the percentage, let's multiply this fraction with 100. Let's round off the denominator to 30, and this is 100 as it is, or this is 1000 by 30, which is 33.33%. Now because we have decreased the value of the denominator, we got 33, but in reality the answer will be less than 33. So the only option which is less than 33 but closer to 33 is option B. This is one of those questions where you can solve it in like 5 seconds. Let's discuss exactly that. The explanation will not take 5 seconds, but if you know the logic, then you can solve it in like 5 seconds. You know what I mean, right? Okay, so if you observe the ratio in the question, if the first person is A and the second person is B, with this we clearly understand that A is younger than B. With this information, we can eliminate both option C and D because in both the choices A is elder than B. Now in the question, the sum 40 given to us is about their percentages, and the ratio that is being asked is also about the percentages. Now this tells us that if we add the sum of the ratio, that number should be able to divide 40. What I mean by that is, if I add the sum of the numbers in the ratio, this gives us 3, but 40 is not divisible by 3, not satisfying the condition, therefore option B is the wrong answer. Now because we could eliminate all other choices, we can say option A is the correct answer, but otherwise also, if we add the numbers of this ratio, this gives us 4. 40 is divisible by 4. Option A is satisfying both the conditions, one of divisibility and other one of younger and elder. Now both the conditions are satisfied, therefore option A is the correct answer. But if you are someone who is looking for the typical solution, then let's see how option A is correct. See, we got the sum as 4, but we want the sum to be 40. For this, we need to increase the assumption by 10. Therefore, increase your assumption by 10 here, so A will be 10 years old, and increase your assumption by 10 here, so B will be 30 years old. Let's write A and B here. A is 10 years and B is 30 years. After 5 years, and after 5 years to B as well, this will be 15 is to 35. Now 15 is to 35, we can write it as 5 3s and 5 7s. After 5 years, this is in the ratio 3 is to 7, which is satisfying the condition in the question. I told you, option A is the correct answer. And if you're looking for more videos on problems on ages to solve them using option elimination, I have already made a couple of videos. I'll link them below. Please check them out. And for this question, you need to know that men into days is equal to work. From this, they said certain men, so X men, can finish the work in 75 days. So this is how much work they can do. Next, he said if 6 more men are there, there's instead of X, there are 6 more men, then they could have finished the work in 15 days less. 15 days less than 75 is 60, and this is how much work that these guys can do. On equating both the equations, this is 15 fours and this is 15 fives, or we can write it as x is equal to 24. So how many men were there at the beginning? There were 24 men. Option C is the correct answer. And I have solved a couple of questions of the same model in another video. I'll link it below. Please check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more.